Greetings. I'm Justus Juma, party leader, Justice and Freedom Party, and also a very passionate entrepreneur, a mentor and a supporter of fellow Kenyans and Africa at large, to be competitive and to be equal in the face of humanity. And I'm joining in solidarity with Palscity, more so with the genius Alphonse Juma, my namesake, who has blessed us with an innovation in this season, in this time, which is quite momentous. Communication has been our way of life, and communication has been dynamic. Communication has evolved from various forms. In our old days, we used to write on the sides of reeds, and the communication reached the entire village. Of course, then there is also, we used to have messengers, which were very, very important guys. They could ride on donkeys, they would be fast runners, and they would also be guys who ran on horses. But that also was overtaken by events. Progressively, we talked of the writing of the mails, sending letters, and the postman was a very, very, very important person in the village. You needed a favor with the postman, and you'll be getting your information adequately. But lo and behold, even that has been overtaken by events. Subsequently, we talked of the computer age, where there was server connection of computers, and that was celebrated as an innovation. And humanity has never stopped. Humanity has continued. After the server connection, remember the famous Microsoft? And now the emails and the internet of things. But it didn't stop, because thereby came the business, WhatsApp, social handle, LinkedIn, remember Twitter around 2003, and then the Facebook, which began actually as Harvard students' communication tool in 2004, and eventually everyone started using it around 2006. And they have grown to be multi-billion giants. And it's all because of innovation. And I have been one advocate of African ingenuity and our ability and inventions. There is no invention in the world without bringing to the table African innovation. And African innovation can go way back in times, but unfortunately, we have not been very competitive, or there have been prejudices within the world marketplace. And this is where I invite Palscity, and this is where I invite Alphonse. Alphonse, may I tell you a story of one young man called Zuckerberg. Zuckerberg began by just collecting data of his fellow students. And eventually, by the way, he was charged for infringement of data security. And his first innovation, actually, his concept, he had to abandon it. And then he came now to the current new one that developed into now Facebook that we have. And when he reached 1 million mark, he was approached by Microsoft to buy him off. What did he do? He refused. And he built it up. And to date, he is in business partnership with Microsoft, worth hundreds of millions of dollars, because he stood the test of time. And Alphonse and the Palscity team, that is the test that awaits you ahead. Of course, as a partner, I'm also interested in buying and owning. But where would we be as a people within the global economic table? Are we always going to be bought off? Because that's what has diminished the presence of African within this economic table. You know the battle currently the US government is having with TikTok and the pressure they are giving them. I think today is an ultimate day for them to either sell or quit US market. Such pressures are coming your way. And a number of innovators have gone down that path. And as a result, they are not within the table, leave alone the menu of the global economy. And I urge you, as I appreciate you, to keep thinking you are as good as your last innovation, because this field is dynamic. We need a number of solutions around this field. And fellow Kenyans, it is worth supporting. It is worth supporting our own. We saw the effect of social media in a number of areas. The Egypt uprising was done through Facebook. The Tunisia, a number of upsprings, they've been done through the social media. And you also know of the famous Britannia Britannica who have been accused to have infiltrated our electoral system. And Alphonse, we are interested in you now. And you're very interested in us. We pray when you will have grown and you'll be big, that you will continue being interested in us and sending out messages out there, because the world is full of negative energies. Can we use this channel to heal the world, propagate positive vibes? And I know, yes, knowing Alphonse, and that's why I'm supporting you full time. Yes, we can do this. So fellow Kenyans, let's support our own innovation. Government, and as Justice and Freedom Party of Kenya, we have told you, and we are still telling you, that these are the things that are thriving. If you don't support them, we will be voted in 2022 and we will support them. But for now, may we support them to get to a level where we can also showcase our very best. That's very possible. May God bless you, and may He bless Palscity, the Alphonse team, and may He bless our country. Thank you.